This morning on social media, a video has went viral from some Newcastle United fans for all the wrong reasons. I'm going to be honest now, on all these years on YouTube and all these years supporting Newcastle United, I've never ever seen a video this bad in regards to fans actually trying to guilt trick the club into doing something for them. The complete entitlement in this video is ridiculous, so I thought since it's been spoken to length by so many people now, I wanted to come out with this video and actually praise Newcastle United because I like the brand new thing that we've done with the mascots this season, and we'll get onto the actual video in just a second. But the reason why I'm talking about the mascots now is because, well, Newcastle United actually have 3 mascots this season, which means that anyone of any background, any form of income can actually have their children walk out with a player at St James's Park. And you can see in that list there's a few teams in the Premier League that does that, but not that many. Everything's the highest, £718 it costs you to walk out on the pitch with one of them players. Bear in mind as well, those players are shite. You're walking down the pitch with one of them, £718. That, by the way, is meant to be the People's Club. That is mental, £718 for a 10-year-old child to walk out with a player on a match day. I mean, Newcastle, to be fair, I've spoke about this in quite a lot of videos, but on the FFP now, they are looking in extra ways to stream revenue. They could have done it by the mascots. They could have charged £600, £700. You know what? We're a popular club now in the Champions League. Let's charge loads of money for these kids to come and walk out or play on the match day. But they haven't done that. They give everyone a fair opportunity. They're fully aware of the backgrounds, especially the cost of living crisis. You've got to remember as well, Newcastle is a working class city. They've gave people the opportunity to actually go, well, listen, you want your child to come on the match day with the players, you can do that for free. It's a random chance. If you're lucky, you get the opportunity. And for me as a kid, I never got a chance to do that because Newcastle in the past actually charged money to do it. I think back in 2012 when I wanted to do it, I think it used to be like £600 or something. Now, I know for Newcastle, it was actually, you see it in the video in just a sec, but I had a corporate system where you could actually pay well over £1,500 for a corporate match day, and your child with the corporate package gets to go out on the pitch. So it used to be a system in the past where you pay X, Y, and Z amount of money, your child goes out on the pitch, but now they've completely changed that. But for some people that are wealthy, you're going to see in this video, they can be quite unhappy by that. And what you're going to see next is a pretty bad video. I'm going to give you a heads up. But first off, for me, guys, if you're new around here and you like what you watch, make sure you get down there, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button. That's what you enjoy. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this. I recommend you go on Twitter and have a look for yourself, because footage is from the Chronicle, so I can't show you the videos, but I'll show you the pictures and I'll talk you through what happens. But it is pretty bad as a heads up. This is the video on the screen here. This guy is claiming that his 12-year-old son has saved up £1,600 over the past year to become a mascot at St James's Park. I mean, first off, hold on there. What 12-year-old is saving up £1,600? I remember when I was 12, listen, I was never getting anything near that amount of money. I mean, I used to go with my pocket money. I used to go down at the corner shop, buy some Haribo sweets. I used to go to Granger Games and I buy the Crash Bandicoot on the PS2. I used to be buzzing with that. And I think pretty much anyone in this video now can answer the question, would you pay your 12-year-old son £1,600 over a year? I mean, that's a lot. I definitely don't think there's many, if any, children at all getting that kind of money. That is a decent amount to be getting at that age. Now, the reason why this family is upset because there's no longer a pay-to-win system. They can't spend £1,600 to become a mascot. You now have to go into a free ballot system, which goes to anyone. So they're complaining that they can't essentially jump the queue with the money they have. They now have to go into a fair ballot system. And straight away, before you even watch this video, everyone's going to disagree with this guy because, well, for me, in my personal opinion anyway, I don't think any mascot should be charging money to do that at St James's Park. I mean, for any child going on the pitch with your favourite player, I mean, imagine walking out with Jordan or Kieran. I mean, that is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I feel like charging over £1,500 to have an opportunity to do that just isn't fair. You got to think of where people are. When you watch the video, it is actually quite bad. It's just, they're so entitled to feel like, oh, we deserve this, we have the money, we should be doing this. But in reality, you got to think about everyone else. Yes, you have money, but these people don't. These people want to do it as well. It's just not fair. And yeah, it's quite nasty when you watch the video, because there's certain segments in the video where, for example, the kids like sitting down looking sad in his goal. I mean, look at the back garden, by the way. I mean, oh my god, that's the guy's back garden. I mean, he can play bloody 5-a-side, and he's got an AstroTurf in his garden, and he's complaining that he can't be a mascot. I mean, this family's clearly doing well, and I don't want to pick on the kid because it's definitely not the kid's fault, but I think the father should definitely be more aware. He's definitely looked at this and went, well, you know what, I've got opportunity, let's contact the Chronicle and let's try and get Newcastle United to do something for me. He's just attempted to guilt trip the club by having his son looking sad in the video, which is just nasty. It's not nice at all. And I get he has money, I get he wants to spend money to become a mascot, but it's just not a fair system, and actually kind of come out with this video. Obviously they would have contacted the Chronicle as well. It's just a nasty piece all around. I just don't like it at all. It's really bad. As for some fan comments, I think Rob here makes quite a good point. He's explaining about how some families crying before they feed their kids, and you got this guy going out to the Chronicle and going, well, actually, my son saved up £1,600, but we're gutted he can't do the mascot experience, which is just, it's so entitled. You got to look at all people's situations. Now, for me, I went to a food bank a couple of weeks ago. You'd be shocked how many people actually go there during the day, got to pick up their food and drink, because quite simply, they can't afford to feed their kids. There's people out there, Newcastle fans, that have got no money at all, fans that are struggling to afford some tickets, some fans who actually had to give up their season tickets because they can't afford to go. And you got people here going, well, actually, we're upset because we have £1,600 and we can't jump the queue to get this mascot experience. It's terrible. It is an awful look, and I do actually get why so many fans have got upset about it. I think Kendall here makes a good point. It's just, I mean, I don't get this video now. Again, the only reason why they're on the Chronicle is because this guy would have obviously contacted the Chronicle. He would have told them this story, and they've decided to make a story about it. It's just, I don't like anything about it. I just don't think it's a good experience. Now, I know for me as a kid now, I would have loved it if it was a free ballot system. Everyone could go in. For example, people such as myself would have had the chance to do that back when I was a kid, because obviously I couldn't afford it. I didn't get 1,600 quid. So it's a nasty situation. I want to kind of talk about in this video, because I think Newcastle United deserves a lot of credit for the fact that it is a free ballot system, the fact that anyone can do it. The club could have charged people money for it. You've seen what our football teams, but they decided not to. They thought it was the fair thing to do. They don't want the money from families that may need that money. So for me, I think it's a good thing all around. It's give kids the opportunity of a lifetime to actually do something like that at St James's Park. And I wanted to kind of talk about this since there's been millions of people mention about it already. It is a nasty video. You get a chance to watch it. I can understand people that are upset, and I would have to agree with it as well, because the video was portrayed as quite bad. He had like all the sad music in the background. Oh no, the poor kid's only got £1,600 to spend on himself now. I mean, listen, lad, you can do anything you want with that money, especially at that age as well. I mean, buy yourself a new Xbox, go buy yourself a new PlayStation, do whatever you need to do. You got a lot of money there saved up. You can get yourself a lot of Newcastle shirts, a lot of Newcastle tickets bought with that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, the kid's got all that money saved up now. Obviously, the father has attempted to guilt trick the club into trying to give him so many what are the likes of murder. I'd probably see the tweet and go, oh, well, actually, I feel bad for this kid. Let's let him jump the queue. The club, I'm pretty sure, won't do that. They've got a fair ballot system, and now they're not going to fall for any forms of guilt trick. And I just didn't like it at all. Now, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I appreciate you watching as always. I think it was a good opportunity to talk about. I've got no hate towards anyone in this video, by the way. I just want to give my honest opinion on it. It was an interesting topic to talk about, and I think Newcastle, again, deserves where credit is due, because it's a good thing to have all these children coming for free. But in this case, someone's obviously got the money. They wanted to jump towards the front of the queue, and they're upset because they can no longer do that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Appreciate you watching. Take care, and I will see you all in the next one.